Hi, I'm Ellie Glazer, founder and director of the Surveya Solution Revolution, changing the way the world looks at weight loss. There's a famous quote that's attributed to Benjamin Franklin. It says, "If you fail to plan, then you're planning to fail." Now, it makes sense that a plan of action with distinct directions, clear guidelines, and boundaries is critical to achieving any meaningful goal in life. Now, this is all the more crucial when it comes to successful weight loss. So why is it that so many diet programs out there paint pristine pictures of promise, but fail to color in the intricate details? Because there's a widely held misconception that you can somehow navigate to the finish line on your own. You're bombarded with the hottest craze, the latest theory, or the newest discovery of some miracle fat-burning plant from South America. But you're left to magically access your innate intuition and self-awareness to make the right decisions at the right times, to conquer your cravings and appease your appetite. Now, this approach may indeed work for other areas of your life. Your instincts, your insights, and acumen might make you an accomplished and effective parent or educator, manager, or consultant. They could be real assets for you. But it's not a formula for success when it comes to food. At least not if you're one of the millions of people perpetually plummeting up and down the dieting roller coaster. So in short, intuitive eating doesn't work. Your intuition is broken when it comes to food. It's not an asset, it's a liability. Now, does that make you a bad person? Of course not. Just like there's no personality defect or character flaw for those of us who are visually impaired and need to use corrective lenses in order to see straight, we're ready, willing, and able to access an external resource to compensate for an internal deficiency, to repeatedly pick up a tool to correct our visual misalignment. They're called glasses. And so it is with eating. Our vision is always askew when it comes to food. That's why our weight loss journeys have invariably ended up in the ditch of dieting on the side of the road. What looked like smooth sailing and comfortable coasting quickly became a huge pothole and dangerous detour that we failed to circumvent in time. Crash and burn, again and again. That's why the very first of the 7 Surveya keys for long-term weight loss is a well-defined food plan with crystal clear guidelines, boundaries, and directions that's customized for each client. It provides the proper prescription for you to see clearly in any situation, to steer through the myriad of challenging food environments that have incessantly tripped you up in the past. The food plan is the corrective lenses that allows you to successfully travel toward your weight loss destination, avoiding the hazards and pitfalls that have littered your path up to this point. Now, to understand why a food plan is an essential element for you in developing and maintaining a healthy relationship with eating, you have to learn the difference between hunger and appetite. Now, for this purpose, I use the following definitions. Hunger is your body's need for proper nutrition. Appetite is your spontaneous desire to use food for physical enjoyment, indulgence, comfort, or any other perceived momentary benefit. Now, the most common being stress relief or emotional eating. Does that sound familiar to some of you? More often than not, you end up eating based on how you feel at that moment, as opposed to what your body truly needs. Either overeating even healthy foods because they taste good, or impulsively making unhealthy choices. The physical sensations generated by hunger and appetite are strikingly similar. We all know what it's like to have hunger pangs, cravings, and temptations. But what you've done so frequently in the past is conclude that just because you're feeling this way, it must mean you need to eat. You misdiagnose what is really going on in your body. You'll often panic at those first feelings and grab whatever's nearby. And that's why a personalized, healthy, and robust food plan is so important. It takes the guesswork out of it and guides you through the day, delineating from which food groups you should choose, how much, and when. It's your customized GPS, mapping out each leg of your daily eating excursion. Without it, you're lost. Now, a proper food plan is not about crash dieting. It's not about drastically restricting calories or cutting out necessary food groups in order to kickstart your weight loss. It's about providing you with a framework to have a healthy and sustainable relationship with food, which is the bedrock for the Surveyor solution. And guess what? If you do that, you'll actually lose more weight over a longer period of time. And even more importantly, you'll develop the skills and behavior to maintain a healthy body size for the rest of your life. To be continued. Thanks for watching.